Hi everyone, how are we all doing? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today is going to be my check-in for the last week of October and cash stuffing for the first week of November. So let's have a look and see what we've got left. I did just fill in my monthly stuff in, so that will be up as well if you want to go and have a look at that. So my spending money, I just put the whole £20 into back to bank because when I got back from my weekend in Coventry, I stayed in I stayed in Edinburgh for a night and a day, and obviously that was unplanned spending, and I was going through my credit card and stuff, and I was like, right, I'm not taking everything from my savings, I'm going to be sensible here. So I took the £20 from my spending money and put it towards that, so there's nothing left from spending. Food had £40 in it. We've got £20 and some change left. Fuel has been topped up with my £70, 20, 40, yeah. That's been topped up with my £70, but we'll take out what was left, which was a good amount. So we've got £40 left for the month. Home Essentials is fine, and that is that. So let's have a look and see. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 92. So we've got £8.92 in coins. And put them in the penny challenge. Okay, so where's my pen? I think I put it upside down. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so £8.92. What are we doing? So let's take off 102 and then 101. We're coming out with the ones. And then 1. Oh my god, this is so exciting. And then 0.98. 0.97. I'm so happy that we're out of the ones. 0.96. 0.95 and 0.94 and 0.92. And then that leaves us with 17 pence, which is up here. Wow, look at that. We're out of the ones. We're getting so close. I'm so excited. Right, I'll stick that back in there. Okay, so let's do a little quick calculation. So we had £49.17 and we just took off... What did we take off? Let me count again. So there's 8, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 92. So, oh, stop it. Right, 49.17 take away £8.92. So that leaves us with £48.25. Okay. You know what I'm gonna do? Okay, so I am going to take £40 from here and colour everything in apart from the 25 pence. And this is going to be complete. So let's just I'll do it quick because I don't know how to speed these things up. So let's just make sure we go around the 25. Okay. Yeah, so if you've not watched my monthly cash stuff, and I was explaining in there that I done a bit of an update on my Instagram where I mentioned I've kind of overspent on a couple of other trips, which means I now have to save a bit more for these trips that I was doing the 1.4k challenge for. Which is not ideal, but it's what it is. Hey ho, life happens. So yeah, within there I have created these trackers. So we've got 500 to save for Milan, I think. So there's 200 in there. Once I've completed that, I've got 1,050 to save for Vienna. My trips is fully funded at 150 for Glasgow a week on Saturday. So yeah, Milan and Vienna are my focuses. So between both of them, I've got £1,550 to save, which is crazy, considering one of them's in 7 weeks and one of them's in 8 weeks. So I'm heavy relying on this challenge to add money to it. So yeah, I'm going to add this £40 in. I'm going to treat it as completed because I don't have another 25p to sneak in there. If I do get 25p in the next few days, I will just put it in. But I just feel like going raking in bags to try and get 25p now. But I literally don't have, because I've already emptied my purse there. But anyway, I need to count this up and see how much there is. So there's not going to be 667.95. I don't know how much there's going to be. I reckon possibly £400 to £500, but that's going to be a big help to my challenges. So we can take this off now. So there is the completed penny challenge. Oh my goodness, can you believe it? I'm so excited. So that is going to just go in here just now. So that's going to be a fun task for me because it's all coins. Nah, some of it's notes, but yeah, I'm going to need to go and count it all up, bag it all up, get it to the bank and see what there is. Oh, right, that's playing games with me. So let's just shove this in here just now. So that is very exciting. So we've got £20 left, which is going straight into Milan. So we're going to add the 20. So we've got 220 in there. Great stuff. Okay. So we're almost halfway for Milan, which is fabulous. So yeah, even if, say there was £500 in the penny challenge, that would give us, so it's 500, take away 220. So 500, take away, so 280 for Milan. So then we've put 220 into Vienna, which would then leave us 830 to save. So I would then be putting £200 for my wages in November, £200 for my wages in December, which would be just before I go. So I need to save £430 out with that, if I can. Which I don't know if I can. But we'll just keep plugging away. We will just keep plugging away. If I hadn't spent about £200 on 2 hotels that were not in the plan, then I would have only had like 200 and something to go. But you know what? It is what it is. There's no point crying over spilled milk. If I need to touch a little bit of my savings, it's better than taking the whole lot from it. So that is my reallocation done. So let's top up the purse for week 1 of November. So we're on a 4-week month, which means we are back to £50 for food shopping. So 20, 40, 60, £70 in total. 50 for food shopping, 20 for spending. So let's pop the 20 in there and the 50 in food. So I did just pop to the shops and use some of like last week's money just to pick up a few things. I need to kind of make a bit of a plan for what I'm going to eat because I'm getting down to the stuff that I don't want to eat in the freezer now and the fridges, but I need to see if I can get creative with the stuff first and possibly maybe go to the food larder on Thursday, or yeah, I probably will go to the food larder on Thursday to be honest, see what I can get, because even if I just picked up the fridge bits, that's still going to be cheaper excuse me, that's still going to be cheaper than the supermarket, even if I get no tin stuff or anything like that. So yeah, I think I will drop into the food larder on Thursday and see what I can get. But anyway, I think that's my updates. I did start updating in my monthly cash stuffing about my weekend in Coventry. I was just basically saying, like, if you're not watching my monthly one, I was just basically saying it was good, but it was very overwhelming. It was a busy sort of time. I spent a lot of time on my own, which I need anyway. But yeah, it was fine. I was saying as well, the past couple of times I've saved a budget and then went to go somewhere. So like Copenhagen, Coventry, probably many other places. I've saved what I think is a good number, but then actually it's not actually enough. So I don't know if just somebody give me any tips at all on creating a realistic budget or being sort of like budget friendly when you're there. I seem to have this mindset when I go away somewhere that, well, I'm on holiday, like I'm just going to treat myself. And it's not even going above and beyond, but there is definitely more places I could be frugal. I could pick cheaper places to eat. I could be more clever with when I'm eating, what I'm eating, my drinks. I could be more prepared with things. Those sorts of things, like I do know, but I think it's more of a mindset thing. Like I need to get out that mindset so much of like, oh, I'm on holiday, I'm just gonna, like, it's Monopoly money basically, even if it's in my own currency. So anyway, if anybody has any tips for creating a realistic budget, because I'm going to Milan for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So I'm going to Milan for 4 days in December. I have planned on saving £500, which is purely just for transport there and spending money and food and drinks. But the way that money goes nowadays, I don't know if that's going to be enough. And then the same with Vienna. I'm going to be in Vienna for 4 days. So yeah, I don't know. Such a dilemma. So if anybody can offer me any advice, that would be absolutely amazing. Just drop a comment below or just ping me a little message over on my Instagram. That would be so appreciated. But I hope everybody's well. I hope everybody's had a good week. If you are out trick-or-treating tonight with the kids, or not with the kids, enjoy yourself. If you've got any Halloween parties or anything, I am just away to get snuggled up on the couch with my blanket and enjoy some peace and quiet, because after last weekend it is so needed. So I hope everybody has a lovely weekend. Drop your comments, tips below for budgeting on holidays, trips, city breaks, that sort of thing, and I will speak to you very soon.